Hi, my name is Cabrera, and today we're going to be talking about some career possibilities that the accounting field has to offer. Let's start off by introducing myself a little bit more. I'm an active member of the FICPA, which is the Florida Institute of CPAs. I have worked with Ernst & Young for about 7 years as an accounting, compliance, and reporting manager. Within those 7 years, I've learned a lot of things about accounting. I've learned that accounting is not just black and white or just the bookkeeping of a company. It's actually much more than that. Accounting's a broad field when you look at it. First of all, it can be divided into three major fields: financial accounting, managerial accounting, and tax accounting. And within those three fields, there are more subfields. So, depending on the field of accounting that you choose to go to, that will determine the type of job and responsibilities that you will have in your career. And this is a good thing too, because you will always have many doors opened because the opportunities that accounting has to offer are endless. So, in this presentation, we're going to be talking about three career possibilities that accounting has to offer. If you meet the requirements and the qualifications, you can get these careers easily. So, the three careers are CPA, controller, and forensic accountant. So let's start off by talking about the CPA. So to get a CPA, first of all, there are three major requirements. The salary ranges between $48,000 and $111,000. And in my opinion, this is the career with most flexibility and lifestyle. So let's talk a little bit more in depth. Three major requirements that the CPA has are that you have to have 150 hours of educational credit, you have to pass all 4 CPA exams, and 1 year under a CPA, working under a CPA. There also are some minor requirements, but that depends on the state that you will be taking the exam in. Also, when I say the most flexible, I mean the most versatile, in the sense that you can either work for a big 4 company like I do, or you can work on your own and do the accounting for small businesses and grow your business. You can also do all 3 major fields in accounting with a CPA. So that's the CPA. Now let's move over to a accounting field that has to do more with corporate America and more that has to do with managerial accounting, which is the controller. The controller does require a degree in accounting or related field. It will require experience at advanced management position. The salary is the highest out of the 3, and it ranges between $56K and $124K. And the lifestyle is very work focused. So let me elaborate. So when I say you will need a lot of experience, and the minimum requirement is an accounting degree or related field, it's because a controller is in charge of the accounting department. So you will be in charge of the day-to-day task. So nowadays, many employers are looking for a CPA, for a master's degree, while you're applying for a controller. So this is the bare minimum, and depending on the company, it just varies. Also, the lifestyle will be very work focused. As I mentioned, you will be in charge of the accounting department and you will be reporting directly to the CFO. So we've talked about a CPA, which is more rounded career, a controller, which is more focused on a company. Now let's talk about a career in accounting that works with the government or works for the government, a forensic accountant. Like I said, it usually works for a government agency. The minimum is an accounting major. The salary is not too bad, which ranges between 46K and 115K. The average salary, yeah, and it's most similar to a 9-to-5 job. So let me explain this a little bit more in depth. The minimum required is just a bachelor's in accounting. That's to start off. If you do want to climb up the ladder, then you will need a CPA or a master's or any other certification. So, and that's how you climb up the ladder in the salary also for all those other jobs that I mentioned too. This job, usually jobs in this career are working for the FBI, for the IRS, finding fraud. So it's many forensic things. So it's you can investigate, you will testify in court and all that. Many fun things, in my opinion. So since we talked about all these three careers, we can see that they all do share their own similarities and differences. Requirement-wise, lifestyle-wise, and salary-wise, you will see that they do not differ a lot. But when it comes to work that you will do in those fields, that will depend because each of them has to do with a certain field of accounting. First of all, financial, then managerial, then tax accounting. What I just talked about is just the tip of the iceberg. I do suggest doing your own research on what you like. This is more about three different fields that has to do with the three different fields of accounting. So I do suggest to do your own research and go in depth. And I also highly recommend going to your career center because that will help you get internships and the jobs exclusive for college students like you. Any questions? No questions. Another tidbit. The CPA exam, when taking the test, you will have to do them all between 1 year. So you will have 1 year to pass all 4 exams. If you don't take it between that year, then you're gonna have to start over again from the exam that you took last.